A sense is what has the power of receiving into itself the sensible forms of things without the matter, in the way in which a piece of wax takes on the impress of a signet ring without the iron or gold, meaning a sense actually can be considered to be not only important, significant, worthy in and by itself, for itself, but also its everything inside of itself, and also beside our instincts and instinctual abilities, powers, talents. The sense is everything, because without being able to sense anything at all, we are not going to be aware, and we are not going to be knowing, succeeding at, achieving, possessing, becoming anything significant in our lives either. So it's sense alongside the function, utilization, and play of instinct that makes everything and anything possible in our lives that the mind says and thinks to itself. Whatever the mind says, thinks, and wants to do, achieve, become in itself as well as in our lives, it does so with the help of the senses, by the application of the different senses in our lives, such as hearing and remembering, sensing, etc., and also alongside the differentiating, distinguishing, powerful individual instincts that also enable us to act and fulfill our desires and realize our ends and actualize our ambitions in one way or another. So it's all about the power of the senses alongside the function, significance, sovereignty of the instincts that makes all this human nature, development, growth, progress, learning possible, and not because of society, not because of external education, success, achievement, possession, fame in our lives that we become everything, but because of the already existence of sense and instinct within and about ourselves that makes external growth, societal success, outside achievement, accomplishment, feats possible in one way or another. So it's all about the power of the senses alongside the tyranny of the instincts that either leads to favorable consequences or we end up in absolutely undesirable, unnecessary pain, circumstances, conditions, troubles that we don't imagine and that we could not even have wanted in our lives. So that is the tragedy of being led all the time by senses as well as by instincts. But then without the instincts, we are going to be in repression. And in repression, we're going to suffer from unexpected, undesirable, unnecessary pain, tragedy, chaos, hardships in our lives. Because repression means directly neutralizing, eliminating our abilities. What we could have done, what we could have become, happens because of both sense and instinct together at play, and not because